Northbridge teens are facing some charges after police say they took a joyride in a stolen hearse. The funeral home has been forced to make changes to their operations and say the incident is disrespectful and upsetting. Our Chandler Walsh has more on that story. Chandler?
Police say the teens didn't make it very far. They say they turned onto a main road, sped through an intersection, and crashed into a community center wall. A stone wall is wrecked, and a Northbridge funeral home is down a hearse. GERALD JACKMAN says two teens stole one of his vehicles early Thursday morning and crashed it down the street.
I would like to think that people would be a little more respectful and reverent, but you know, it's a modern world now, and I don't know what was going through kids' minds.
JACKMAN says the vehicle is a minivan used to transport funeral flowers. He says his fleet is housed in a garage, but this vehicle was temporarily locked in the driveway.
This one had an issue with the emergency brake, so our mechanic was going to go over there and work on it. That's why it was outside in the parking lot. And I don't know how they got in. I don't know how they started it.
Police say a 16-year-old was driving about 60 miles per hour and drove straight through a stop sign. SHEILA BRENNAN lives nearby and says it's not the first time someone crashed into the wall.
About a year ago, a construction truck that was in there working, and that smashed into part of the wall.
The teens are facing charges. The driver suffered serious injuries but is expected to be okay. Some in town say the teens' actions are disrespectful above all else.
I can't believe that they would have been able to even find a hearse to get it. That's so unusual.
It's the summer months. Kids might have too much time on their hands, and this was something that they were looking to do to pass the time.
JACKMAN will be relying on his other vehicles and help from nearby funeral homes, but says the ordeal is disturbing.
You know, you think a lot of people would be creeped out or a little hesitant to take a vehicle from a funeral home.
Now again, JACKMAN says he isn't sure how the teens got into the vehicle. He says it was locked and the keys were also locked away in a safe place. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.